So, we need to talk. What happens when you mix mystery with like board game like mechanics and beautiful soundscapes? You get this amazing game that I have been obsessing about. I love puzzles, I love like mystery, I love everything about this. I played the heck out of the demo, and this game, Blueprints, has been my most anticipated game of this year. And so it is literally 9:30 in the morning. My boyfriend gifted me the game and I'm recording. Should I be working? Maybe. Are we going to hope my boss doesn't call me? Don't worry, I'm like, you know, I can make my own hours, it's fine. But yeah, I'm so excited. I don't think I've gamed this early in a very long time, which should tell you everything. But this is going to be an exclusive YouTube game. But hi, if this is the first time you're finding me, my name is Zari. I'm a variety streamer and YouTuber, amongst many other things. I love games like this. I also play a lot of Resident Evil games and quite a few like indie games, and I'm a D&D content creator. So if you want to come hang out, come join us. But before we get too lost in the sauce, let's get into the game because I'm stoked. I'm so excited, and I really hope that shows. Oh, I'm so stoked. It's so cute. It's so beautiful, just the way everything goes. I'm going to, for the sake of this, let you guys learn the story as we go. I don't know what's changed from the demo to here. I did find out a lot of secrets, but I'm going to pretend like I kind of don't know them, and we'll discover them together. Even though I legit have, hold on, a notebook of notes on this game, specifically. Okay, here we go, guys. Snaps for the people who made this game.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own.
Oh, it's so cool!
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Yes! I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Also, just like the architecture of this building is everything that I want in the future. I love the stained glass. I love like the crown molding. I love everything about this place. Okay, so here is the way this game works. If you don't know, you see the little 50 right above my head? Wow, good job, Zari. I like put my camera placement perfectly. I didn't even think about that. But the 50 upside of my head is telling us how many rooms, how many steps we have. And so that's how many rooms I can go in and out of. So here, let's grab this first. Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. So each room is going to be a different step. It'll also tell me the inventory I get. And our goal is to reach the antechamber. I will say, I did reach the antechamber in the demo, and then promptly stopped trying to reach the antechamber because I wanted to explore more. I wanted to get the secrets. I wanted to learn more. And so that's going to kind of be the approach that I take in this game. And I know that that's, I don't want to say a little bit cheating because I've played the demo, but like it's something that you really pick up on quickly. The more you explore, the more rewarded you are. And I want to discover all of the secrets. Okay, Simon. That is us. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms will provide you with as much amusement as it did those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all of the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that being said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print in my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect, so essentially what that means is that every morning, so we can't stay overnight, so when we're done, we're done. We don't get to keep any of the tools that we gathered, we can't take anything off and back on, so every morning we are essentially starting with a blank plate, which like provides such a cool challenge. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should provide an impediment. Nailed it, first try, you're welcome. For someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same as the rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. I hope there's no more, I hope there's like new rooms. I hope so. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. So I will say there's one thing. So first of all, there is stuff outside of the grounds, but it does take steps to explore. I think today I want to kind of like, and I think that these videos will be done by days. I don't know how many days I have. I don't know that he said how many days I have. He gave me a time limit and I don't remember what it is. I might need to Google that after this video. But I learned that the best way to go about this is to try to not close off as many doors as possible. So, like, and don't be afraid to backtrack. And so what I kind of want to do, my approach always ended up being opening all of these doors. So I will take some strategies from the demo. Ooh, I kind of want to do the bedroom right away. just because if I do the hallway, so something to keep in mind, we're building this estate as we go. There's 2 rooms here, so it's 5 across and 9 up. So there's 2 rooms here, and I want to try to not like knock off as many as possible. And so if I do the bedroom, well, it doesn't allow me to go here. I can hopefully go up and over, maybe drop a 1 for room, like a closet there. So I think we're gonna do the bedroom here, but we're not gonna go in yet. So see, my little steps aren't a problem. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Do we kind of want... I'm going to hold on to the laboratory and the guest room, and we'll do the spare room for now, and we'll push straight ahead, which works out well because if you're looking at here, we're going to be going north anyway. I'm a strategy master. We want to leave this for later. There is a mechanic with locks, so we'll do the nook. And here's what I'm thinking. I think we go this way. Ooh, you see that in there? That gives us items. I think we go this way first. Okay, so see that little step went down, but this is the nook. I feel like I'm giving you guys like a house tour. Sometimes items spawn, so you gotta keep your eyes peeled. Journal, noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations on. I've had a scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you'll not regret having beside you on your journey. I'm going to disregard all of my notes so far, and I will maybe eventually like try to pay attention to some stuff. Oh gosh. The hallway would suck to have here. Here's what I'm thinking. Since we have the spare room, we hope that we can eventually go back down this way, and I think we button ourselves off. The guest room has some really good information that I want to show you guys before later. For some of these puzzles, I'm going to try to like assume I know nothing about it. Something that you will pick up on later. Here, we'll just do this for now. I wonder if it has it in here. If it like tells you, is there journal? Hold on. What button is it? Oh, I forget. Room directory. Okay, it doesn't tell you. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, and red rooms. So each room has like a different type. And it's really interesting. But bedrooms usually give you some sort of rest component. So if you see there, I got 10 steps. Usually there's like an item there and there isn't. Rude. But there is some valuable notes. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note and thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. So this information is telling me that the puzzle in the billiard room has nothing to do with darts, so I'm assuming it's a dartboard, and is all about math. Which is pretty valuable information. Which is great, because I'm great at math. And actually, fun fact, my mom is extremely supportive whether or not she like fully understands stuff. And I showed her this game because I was obsessing over it, and I had her do the dart billiard room puzzle, and she flipping got it first try. I didn't give her any clues except for that it was math. Ooh, this is new. Greetings from Reddington. Hold on. We're opening the journal. I have so many notes in here, guys. This is my like game journal. So whenever I have games that I need to take notes for, I'll do that. So Reddington. And I'm gonna say that's in red, because colors I've noticed kind of mean stuff here. Okay. How do I flip it over? There's not really a way. I guess we just kind of pay attention to that. Okay. So we can, all of the trunks are locked, so you can either use one of your keys, which is a resource, or there's an item later that breaks locks on trunks. Hell yeah. We got 2 keys. That was worth it. We net a key. I want this hat. Okay, let's do it. So we're hoping for something that's going to push forward and then like loop around. That's our goal. We could do our only option's the chapel. We don't have any money, so this is a good one to have. Ugh, this room's so pretty. Sometimes there's like stuff on the edges. Or like over here. Tell me in the comment section, when you guys play games, are you like a stick my nose in everything, or are you like for the plot? I'm a stick my nose in everything type person, but I'm also not very observant. So it's a very funny combination. But I am so intrigued by like these little patrons. They're super cool. So we could push forward. This gives us another avenue, which is good, because then I want to try to like move back over here, but I kind of want to push to the side and then drop something down there. So we're gonna go behind us first. Ooh, we should do the parlor. The parlor is good to have, but like things like the courtyard, there's not really a reason to have a north-facing door and the den. So let's do the parlor. Ooh, this is one of my favorite puzzles. Look at how pretty. We can like actually see outside. It's so cool. Okay, here we go. Hello, Herbert. We have a wind-up key for the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. Wow! Rude. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned your rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. I'm wondering if I should note down some names. Okay, these are the rules. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. So, it's saying that of the 3 boxes, 1 will always be true, 1 will always be false, and 1 may be false or true. Could be either. Now, completely separate from this, only 1 box has a prize, the other 2 are always empty. So it's not like 1 true, 1 false, 1 has the prize. Which I actually saw, it was really cute. A YouTuber I watched when I was like wanting more content of this game, thought that it was really sweet. I totally understand how he got confused. But 1 is always true, 1 is always false, and 1 may be true or false, and then there's always 1 that has a prize. Okay, the gems are not in the white box, okay? The gems are not in this box. So these 2 are saying the same exact thing. So either they're both false or they're both true. The gems are in this box. So since the gems Okay, the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. So both of those, if both, okay, let's do a supposition here. These two are aligned. This one is also aligned. So if both of these are false, right? Then that makes this true. And that doesn't make sense because then they would all be true, theoretically. If the gems were in the black box, then this would be true, and this would be true, and this would be true. So it can't be in the black box. Now, that means that this one is false, and these two are both true, which means the gems are not in the white box because these two are both saying the same thing. They're not in the black box because that one has to be false, so they're in the blue box. Fucking nailed it. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is a room that's a dead end, and so we want to drop something here that's going to be a have no closet, like a, yep, the closet or the lavatory. Ooh, do we want to get rid of the lavatory? I've been drawing it a lot. So something to note, once a room is drawn, it's done. Like, you don't see it again in the blueprints for the day. If we draw the lavatory, we don't even have to go in or waste a step. Or if we draw the closet, you know, I think it's a good time to drop this here. Let's just peek in. There wasn't anything in here in the demo. I don't want to risk it. I do want to risk it. We're gonna look. Okay, so now we know that there's nothing in here in this game. Okay. We're for sure going back here. Our options are either to push forward in the spare room or push forward here. And we don't have any coins yet, so I think we just push forward here. Ooh. I don't think I want the corridor yet. I want to save the corridor for later. I like the hallway. And then if we get stuck, we can always go back to the spare room. Let's do that. What's this? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's on a red note. Okay. Never eat something meat. Okay. I'm gonna just take a quick note. Interesting. Let's go to this side first. So this is right above our parlor. So we want something that's gonna push upward or a dead end. We don't want this. The closet, we don't want this because we don't have money. So let's do the closet. Gem. Ooh! Greater chance of finding items. That's exciting. Okay. Let's keep pushing up. Ooh, interesting. So this cuts off our path north. This does nothing for us, but provides a path to the right. Or we could go straight, but I kind of want to save this room. So let's go, I think we do this. We don't need the bunk room yet. Let's just take a look at the menu. Okay, bananas for 2, club sandwich for 8, bacon and eggs for 8, and the main course is glazed salmon. Okay, so we want an aquarium. Okay, we will keep that in mind. But as I said, this room doesn't do much for us. Okay, so we want something that's gonna go upward. The patio could be cool. We don't have any green rooms, so it doesn't really do much for us. But it's the best option. Look at... Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms on the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate the spots. Okay. Look at... I don't think I've ever gotten to, like, see this. I don't think I've ever gotten the patio out here. That's so cool. There's a freaking boat. Just a boat. It has, like, a book. I wonder if it's some sort of, like, patron to knowledge. So it looks like there's... one dig spot in this room, but we don't have a shovel yet. So, okay, let's keep going north. We're at 47 steps. We're doing pretty good. Ooh, our first locked door. The further you go north... Oh. Ooh. Do we want to cut off our path here? We don't want the breaker box yet. We want to save that. I think we do this. And then that way, when we're going back through the kitchen, we'll have money. So if we get cut off and have to go back through and go back around, we'll net 2 steps here and we'll have the chance to purchase stuff in the kitchen. This is a pretty decent layout. So food gives you more energy, which makes sense. The only thing we have to pay attention to is that we will lose money in the chapel. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Fridays. We've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread should be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. So there's 4 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges throughout the room, or throughout the area. Okay, we want something that's going to push north again. Okay, this is our last key. I don't like the den. I like the boudoir, but it's probably going to be locked. Yeah, let's do it anyway. I don't want to close off doors. Oh, a key! Perfect. Oh, you see that? There's a safe behind there. Ooh, okay. The puzzles are kind of the same. So I got this one first try. So I'm going to allow myself to solve it here. I got this one first try, and the reason that I did is because I tried like the most obvious thing. But you see the safe in the picture and it's Christmas. And so I was like, oh, was it going to be that easy of just the date of Christmas? And I was like, we'll do it American style and then we'll try it European style, which is 25-12. And then if not, then I'll like think about it. But it is just 12-25. Oh, my cat's yelling. Hi, sir. Do you want to come hang out? Hi. Oh my God, she's coming in. Come on up here. Come on up. Come on up. No? Okay, we are leaving. I'm sorry, you couldn't even see the cat with my lens. We got a gem, and then we found a letter. This is letter 4. So I'm just gonna note that we found letter 4 in the boudoir. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you've chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's, that's our mom, I think, disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you, yes, it is our mom, that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Damn! Having never had a family name nor a fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by the same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her stories, to deny her life. And through your silence, you bless this betrayal. Our son... Wait, is that our dad? Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming to Christmas this year. No wonder we haven't seen him in years. I don't remember if this was the note that was in here. It probably is, and I probably just forgot. I tried to block out a lot of the story from my brain so I could discover it with you guys when the full thing came to light. So essentially, our mom, Marion, gave up her family and her fortune, betrayed the king, and essentially, ooh, look there's a holly on the inside. That's so cool. I like that story. I'm very intrigued to like discover more. Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, I think that the den would be really good here. Oh, it's so pretty. The fire's still so loud. Oh! Ooh, I don't want to open this because we only have one key. So, everyone, I'm tasking you with remembering that there's a box in there. Or we risk it for the biscuit and hope that there's a key. I'm gonna go sideways first. It's locked. Okay, hold on, let's see. Ooh, we can go straight. After rank 8 has been reached, this is gonna be rank 7. So you see where it says rank 6? That's because we're the 3, 4, 5, 6th line. This could be interesting. I think we do this because it'll let us kind of access this side of the house where we have a push to the other side. The Fixed Stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky at any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, and sometimes more than one on a single day. This book is a solid base for astronomy. Oh, whoops. It'll help you identify these constellations and impress your friends and discover the joy of stargazing. So the North Star gives you gold, 2 trunks, interesting. More steps, a gem. Ooh, apples are extra delicious. Dead ends are more common, oh my goodness. The sail. That's a pun! I didn't notice that. That's so funny. Special flowers? What are special flowers? Okay. We want to... So, first of all... Oh, whoops. First of all, I want to actually go do something else. I know this secret. This is an observation secret that someone told me, but you see that? There's like a little door right there and it gives you some items. And I 110% did not see that. And so you got to swing it all the way around. until it hits there. Also, my hair is like tickling my nose and getting caught in my nose ring today. So I apologize if I'm touching my face a lot. I promise it's just because I have my bangs in my face. Look it. Okay, we need to lower this down one more. Hell yeah. Ooh, if you call it a day and a planetarium gain 2 stars. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Okay, we have it up the right area. And then we'll run back down. Oh, I might have it too far up. Oh, nope, it's exactly right. Okay. Woohoo! Nice. Okay. Ooh. I kind of want the courtyard. We have the gems. Let's do it. Oh, heck yeah! Now we can go back to the den and go to that locked trunk. Oh, I'm so excited. There are 2 dig spots in here, so we'll have to remember that. So this one we want, ooh. I don't know that I want to use that yet. Okay, we're gonna use it here and maybe see if we can get like the storeroom, which has a key in it. Hell yeah. So we want a dead end here. I don't want the nursery yet. Coin, gem, a key, ant hay, check it out. Give me something good. Ooh. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. That's exciting. Okay. Today is all about exploring. I could push north a little bit more, but I'm kind of curious to... We have 1 key. I think we should go back to the den, backtrack a little bit, and push west. Worth it. Okay. Or, hear me out, we go back down to the spare room and we kind of do this side. We have money. We could spend all of our money to get food. I don't know. Okay, this whole game, this whole first run is all about exploration. So we're gonna go back. Besides, we want to find the shovel anyway. So the play here is to spend as much food, ooh, as a morning room. Let's do that. The play here is to spend as much money on food as possible so that we can, we don't spend any money in the chapel. Okay. And then we're gonna gain 2 steps here. And we head back here. Okay, so our goal on this side is to push all the way to the west and kind of go up the west side as much as possible. This room is so creepy. So unsettling. The rumpus room. That could be fun. We don't want the utility closet yet. We don't want to lock ourselves off. So let's do the rumpus room. Hell yeah. And a banana. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh. This room is like, there's so much in it. So the car keys. So we want a garage. And I know for a fact that the garage shows up on the west side. I think specifically like right here. Okay. Hello. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Zari. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming...
I got my notebook.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Writing that down.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Zari.
Thank you, Zari.
The following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So that's him telling me that he only tells one fortune a day. So I don't think I've ever gotten him twice. So I don't think that I have like heard a second one. So he said that the room that we're looking for is a door marked by a rogue moon that is locked with no key. And so that is a hint, and I actually know this one, but that is a hint that you have to figure out how to unlock room 46. It's not just getting to the antechamber, it's figuring out how to unlock it. Okay, we really want... Oh no, that would suck. All of these suck. Okay, do we want to save these and redraw? I'm okay with blocking off a room. I think we do the conference room. So this is what happens when you block a door off. Ooh, a red note that says safe code 9083. This is in the conference room and it's a red note. Well, we know that's not the safe in the boudoir because we have already figured that out. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. We did get one of those already. We got one that said it spread to every green room, which did not benefit us at all because we didn't have any other green rooms. So, but when items are spread, they're immediately placed in several rooms. However, when you have a conference room, they get placed in here. Okay, our east push. This could be a good one. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll push to reach rank 8 on this side, and then we'll try to come all the way back through. That's the play here. Because this room gets food served once you reach rank 8. Is there anything else in here? Sometimes there's like a little item that pops up like here. I wonder what the wine is. Let's open both doors before we do anything. So this is the door here. I'm okay with this one getting locked off. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's drop the... We have a lot of money. Maybe we should get the locksmith here. Yeah, let's get the locksmith here. I think saving the planetarium for a later date will be a good idea. A special key and a lockpick kit. Okay, we can only get a singular key. I think we don't spend our money and try to come back for a special key. That's my goal. Oh, heck yeah. No, I should have drawn this first and hope for the utility room. Dang it. Okay, let's do the billiard room here. With the dark room, when you open it, it like immediately blinks off and you need a utility room to put the... Hey! Oh my gosh, this is so much money. We should like immediately go back and buy a bunch of stuff. Let's get the special key for sure. What do we get? What do we get? A silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Interesting. Okay, I've never seen that before. Oh, we're one away from being able to get the lockpick kit. I think we just get an additional key and we call it good for now. Okay, here's the puzzle. So the hint right here says plus, minus, times, divide. So here we go. So the first ring is addition. So 14 is 14, right? So we click the 14 here. Then 4 plus 10 is also 14. Okay, 12, this ring is minus 10 is going to be 2. 13 minus 2 is 11. And 4 times 5 is 20. You do it not in the order of operations, which pisses me off. You do it in the order of the rings. So 20 minus 10 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. Oh, why did that not work? I messed that up. It reset. Okay. I was like so confident, talking so much shit, and then I fucked it up. 20 minus 10 is 10, right? Times 2. Oh my gosh. I divided. It's the last row that's divided. We have so many keys now. Heck yeah. Okay, so our only way forward is to go back to the den. So if we can get straight ways all the way down. Ooh, we want the veranda. The morning room would suck here. I haven't seen the morning room before. The West Hall would suck here. So let's do the veranda. Oh, we only have 1 gem. That sucks. I think the best thing to do is this. I don't want to waste my redraws yet because I have 2. Staff note, June 15th, 1983. This is way earlier. Oh, out of respect for the late Lady Clara, who I think is our great aunt, So Sinclair's wife. The west wing will be closed until further notice. While floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask the staff to refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Aww. I like got my notebook out. That's so sad. Okay. Just making sure. Like, look at, we're on the windows and the windows are all boarded up. That's so sad. Okay, if we get a dead end here, we'll use it. Oh, yes! We want this. Heck yeah. I'm assuming this is Clara. She's so pretty. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. We have so many keys. Kind of sucks that I locked myself off. My plan for the dining room is null and void. Our best idea is to go all the way back down and go through the chapel and back up to the den. I'm kind of shocked we haven't gotten like the making sure. Kind of shocked we haven't gotten the room that, hold on, let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. The room that like allows you to, here, I think I should buy a banana. Okay. There's like a room that, oh my gosh, it's like a little maze that, I forget what the room is called, but it's like the security room. It's called the security room. Duh. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, I don't think we should use... Actually, maybe we do use a special key here. Let's do it. Heck yeah. What? What is this? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I've never seen this before, but I don't want to... Do the doors open? I kind of think the passageway is the way to go. That's crazy. Okay. I think we try to open all of the doors. We don't have any gems, so let's do the planetarium. Anything exciting in here? It's just really pretty. I don't think we waste a step in going there yet. I think we want something that's going to push west for sure. I don't want this. I don't have a gem for it. I think we redraw. Oh. We do the workshop. Have a lever. We have an A on a stone in the workshop. And then in the workshop, we have music sheet number 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, message is bold. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read. The letter is not. So I'm guessing we need to find more music sheets and collect all the bold words. The note is red, the letter is not. I'm confused by that. That's something that I have never solved. True box does not always contain the prize. Interesting. I want like the saw. Okay. Okay. Should we combine these? Oh, we can't. Interesting. So we can't combine anything yet. We don't have enough items. We need a third item that combines with that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think we redraw. I think we don't have the gems for it. Shit. I think we chance it with the dark room and hope we get a breaker box. Oh, there's 2 keys. Oh no! Okay, well, guess what? We are stuck. Let's go forward. So, something to keep in mind. We do have a way north with the courtyard. There's so many keys. Oh, we can do this right away. Yeah, 110% we do that. Welcome to the utility room. Keycard system off, right? We want the gymnasium off, the dark room back on, and the garage energy on. Cabinet? I forget what these do. I think there's a letter somewhere. Oh, there's a note somewhere that like tells you what. If we turn it off, I think everything's locked. So we'll keep it off for now and hope that we get the stupid security room at some point. But I think let's go back in here and see what information is in here. Because if I remember correctly, this is chock full of information. Oh, we don't have a magnifying glass. Shit. We need a magnifying glass to see this. During it. Printed notes. HS has requested yet another portrait of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as a large print of the enclosed photograph. He says his last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Interesting. So I guess if we find a magnifying glass... It's so unsettling. If we find a magnifying glass, we can read all of that stuff. You're so creepy. So this room honestly does nothing for us because we don't have the magnifying glass and we don't have a way to push that way. So we have 19 steps. I blocked myself off like an idiot. Let's push forward and go to the courtyard and hope that we can get a security room eventually. Because we do have keys. East Wing Hall is honestly the best option here. Oh, dinner's served. It's like only 20 steps. Is that worth it going back to the frickin' dining room all the way over here? We only have one gem. The office isn't gonna help us. I think we do the aquarium, but before we go in there, we draft this room. I think we do a coat check, and then we can come back and check an item before we call it a day. So we want to check an item and then go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to have 6 when I call it a day. Oh, there's a thing here. Little office fish. It's so cute. It's like all of the furniture. Okay. I don't have the gems for the office. I think we're at the end of this run, guys. I think we do the mailroom. Because then tomorrow we'll get a package in here. I've never been in this room before. Ooh! More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Press any of the buttons above to activate a blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate a purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay. Please return correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravan to the sender as he's no longer employed with our staff. Wait, is Denny our father? How do I read my letters? I want to write his name down. Danny Revane was fired. Okay. You know, I think this is a good point. Let's go check something and head back and call it a day in the planetarium. And we'll see what we can do tomorrow. What do we want to check? Broken lever could be good. Car keys could also be good. Sledgehammer is helpful. I really want to get the garage tomorrow, but we don't need the car keys for the garage thing that I need. The broken lever is the most helpful item. Let's do the sledgehammer. Okay. Let's go back and call it a day in the planetarium. I've never done this before, so I'm very excited. It's so pretty. Ooh. Star schedule. Oh, so the more days you take. Interesting. 7 constellations? Oh my Lanta. Okay. Is there anything exciting in here? Nope. Well, then I think on that note, we're gonna call it a day here, guys. You'll find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been reset. Let's call it. We only have 4 things. Oh, and we got 2 more stars. I'm excited. Ah, heck yeah. East facing bed and breakfast. That's true, we did get the bacon and eggs and 4 bedrooms. We took 86 steps, found 5 items, and reached rank 9. That's pretty good. Out of 45, we got 35 rooms. Ugh, this was so cool. Well, thank you guys. I hope that you really enjoyed the beginning and our first chapter of Blueprints. I'm in the process of moving, if you couldn't tell by the massive amount of boxes and the very sparse shelf behind me. However, I think this is going to be my moving post. And so I'm recording this on the day that I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on release day. So you guys will see this later this afternoon. And then I'm going to try to record as much as possible because I'm so excited about this game. So stick around. Let me know what you enjoyed down in the comment section down below. Check out the next video because it'll be up pretty soon. And I will catch you all in the next one. Another note, if you want to check out, there's a couple of links down below in the description. Oh my goodness. If you want to hang out with us on Twitch, or if you want to come hang out in Discord and chat about this game or any other games, and I will catch you all soon.